Hi, and welcome back to where we're going to make Medicare simple. Today, we are navigating the complexities of Medicare when you also have employer coverage. Understanding how these two work together is crucial for making informed decisions about your healthcare. We're going to cover how they interact, when to enroll, and how to coordinate with them. First, how does Medicare work with your employer coverage? If you have employer coverage, you have options. If your employer has 20 or more employees, your employer coverage is usually primary and your Medicare is secondary. This means your employer plan pays first and Medicare pays second. Now pay a close attention to this. If your employer has fewer than 20 employees, Medicare is usually your primary. It's important to understand which is primary, as this affects how your claims are being processed. Remember, always check with your benefits administrator to confirm how your specific plan coordinates with Medicare. Now, when should you enroll in Medicare if you have employer coverage? If your employer coverage is considered credible, meaning it pays at least as much as Medicare, you can delay enrolling in Medicare Part B without incurring a penalty. However, you should enroll in Part A at age 65, as it's usually premium-free anyways. When your employer coverage ends, you'll have a special enrollment period to enroll in Medicare Part B. Now, don't miss what I'm about to say here. It is important to enroll in Part B within 8 months of your employer coverage ending to avoid late enrollment penalties. If you delay Part B and your employer coverage isn't credible, you should enroll in Part B during your initial enrollment period to avoid these penalties. Finally, how do you coordinate Medicare and employer coverage? If your employer coverage is primary, you'll typically use your employer plan's network and follow its rules for referrals and prior authorizations. Medicare will then cover some of the remaining costs for Medicare covered services. If Medicare is primary, you're generally using Medicare's rules. It's important to keep both your Medicare card and your employer insurance card handy to inform your healthcare providers about both coverages. If you have a Medicare Advantage plan, you cannot use a Medicare Supplement plan. Understanding how Medicare interacts with employer coverage is vital for maximizing your healthcare benefits. Knowing which is primary, when to enroll, and how to coordinate them will help you navigate healthcare with confidence. If you still have questions about your specific situation or need personalized guidance, you can utilize helpful resources like my Plan Comparison Toolkit and Medicare Checklist, or you can contact me directly and schedule a one-to-one call.